So the recording have started. So 3 x minus 3y is equals to 7 and 3x plus 3y is equals to 9. These are called system of equations. It's because we have two equations written down, and our goal is to find the values of x and find the values of y, right? So that's the main goal of this. That means we want to find the value of x and we want to find the value of y. Now, before we start doing this, I want to let you know that whatever value of x we have here, right? Let's say if x is equal to 1 here, that means x should be 1 here. If y is equal to 3 here, y should be 3 here. That means whatever value of x we have at the top is the same value we have at the bottom. Okay? Okay, it's just like, let's start by looking at it this way. We have a 2x plus 5 is equal to, let's say, without solving this, like without solving this equation, can you guess a number just without solving? I know you guys know how to solve equations. Without solving it, what can you change x into to make it 5? Which number do you think we can change x to make it 5? I want an answer.
Say that one more time.
We have 2x plus 1 equals to 5. I know we can solve this equation, right? Which number do you think can you guess? Can you check? Very good. 2. When we plug 2 here, we're going to get 5. Let's look at it. 2. Let's change it to 2 plus 1. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. That means if we change this x into 2, we're going to get 5, right? What if we have 3 x minus 2, let's say, is equal to 4. Now think of a number. I know you can solve this question by solving for x, right? It's the easiest way. But guessing the number is very good. The number is 2. Guessing the number is like kind of a little bit crazy, you know? I'm not advising you to guess numbers though. 3 times 2 is 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. So we got 4, we got 4, we got 5, we got 5. That means what basically I'm trying to tell you is that you see these equations, we want to look for numbers that when we plug it here, we want to look for x values that when we plug it here, we're going to get, and then we're going to look for a y value that we plug it here. Whenever we mingle with it, we're going to get 7. Now, we also want to look for another variable, like it's going to be the same x variable that we're going to put here and put here, and then the same variable of x, and the same value of y and y, so that when we put it, we get the same answer. That's what we're going to do, okay? So to do this, we have 2 methods of doing it. We have the elimination method and the substitution. So substitution might kind of be a little bit, you need to be very good in algebra to do substitution. So that's why we won't do substitution. We only do elimination, meaning we're just going to cancel some stuff, okay? So I'm going to clean out this, all right? So now, before you eliminate, you think of something you want to eliminate, like you eliminate by variables, you don't eliminate by numbers. So you want to eliminate variables, either x or y. Now, in between the category of x and the y, which one do you think you can eliminate? Before saying something, before I explain this to you, which one do you think you can eliminate? Okay, if there are no answers, look at it. Negative 3y plus 3y. You see this category? Negative 3 plus 3 should be what? It should be 0, right? Negative 3 plus 3 is like 3 minus 3 is 0. So this you can cancel it out. But x and 3x you cannot cancel because it's going to give you 4x. It's not going to cancel. So what you're going to do in between these two variables, the category of these two variables, is this one that you are taking out. You cancel in this one. So when you cancel this one, now you can go ahead and add this part. right? You're going to add them like this. So x plus 3x is what? 4x. 7 plus 4 is 11. No, sorry, 7 plus 4 is 16. No, this is not 4, this is 9. And why this is confusing me. So 7 plus 9 is equals to 16. So what do we do from here? We divide by 4, and we divide by 4. And we get the value of x is equals to 4. Now, instead of you guessing numbers, this is what you're supposed to do to get the value of x equals to 4. Now that you have gotten the value of x equals to 4, are you done with the question? Remember what I told you. I told you that we need to find the value of x and y. Now, are we done based on this problem? Yes or no?
No.
No, we need to find the value of y. Okay? Now, to find the value of y, as I was telling you, whatever x is equal to 4 here and x equals to 4 here is the same thing. So what you're going to do, you're going to pick any of these, anyone you like, and then you're going to plug in the value of x. Pick anyone. Which one do you like? The first one or the second one? You like the first one or you like the second one? Pick one.
The first one.
The first one is looks easy. You can pick it. X minus 3y is equals to 7. Now, what you're going to do is that whenever you see x, you change it to 4. That means over here, we have an x, we change it to 4. And then the negative 3y, we write it down because we don't even know the value of y. That's how we find the value of y. Now, 4 minus 3y is equals to 7. Now, we subtract 4, we subtract 4. This cancel out. And we have a negative, we have positive 3, right? And we have negative 3y. What do? We divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, and y is equals to negative 1. That means x is equals to 4 and y is equals to negative 1. For these values, whenever you plot x is equals to 4 and y is equals to negative 1, you're going to get 7. When you plug in x is equals to 4, you plug in y equals to negative 1, you're going to get 9. Any question? Let me know.
Really quickly, can you fill in the variables for the second problem?
Oh,
and then just
just to check it. Okay, very good. That's so smart too. That's so smart. So let's take 3x plus 3y is equals to 9. What variable are we changing? The x, right? The x is 4. So we write 4 here, we write 3 here, plus 3y is equals to 9. Now, 3 times 4 is 12. You see what I did? I didn't change nothing. I didn't change the y. I changed only x because x is the 4, right? So 3 times 4 is 12 plus 3y is equals to 9. Now you have an equation. This is like a two-step equation, right? That's why I was telling you that you really need your equation background before doing this. So you will subtract 12 both sides. 3y is equals to 9 minus 12 is negative 3. So continuation, 3y is equals to negative 3. What do? We divide by 3. We divide by 3. Y is equals to negative 1. And whoever asked me this question, thank you very much. So either one you choose is going to get you to the answer negative 1. As you can see, we have negative 1, negative 1. That means if you plug in x over here, you're going to get negative 1. When you plug it over here, it's going to get negative 1. Any of them is going to get you to the answer. You got it? So
yes,
you pick the easiest one. That's why you go with this one. This one, you feel like, oh, there are big numbers inside. You don't want to deal with it. So you leave it. Any question?
no.
So no questions. Okay, good. So that means we're going to solve the second one. And then I'll give you some problems so that you can solve too. Okay? So let's look at the second one. Let's X. So what's the first thing do you think we're going to do? Based on this problem we did, what was the first thing do you think we're going to do?
Get rid of the X. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or cancel out the X's.
Yeah, you're going to cancel out the X's. Why? Why do you want to cancel
Because they're the same?
Yeah, because they can be like exactly the same numbers, but one is having a different sign. That means we have 5 and minus 5. This can be cancelled. That means 5 minus 5 is 0. It's going to go away. That's why you are eliminating the X. Over here, you need to look at them. It's just normal common sense. So over here, 3 minus 4, you know this can cancel. So you go with the one that cancel. So we pick this category, we take it out, it's gone. Now, 3 minus 4.
1.
Now, 3 minus 4 is what?
Is it not 1?
Is 1. 1 what? Why? Okay. What's the sign? Positive or negative?
Negative?
Negative. Good job. So what about 12 plus 7?
Wait, do I add them automatically?
Exactly. So 12 plus 7, yeah, you add them automatically. For that being said, let me make it more easier for you. So whenever you see, like, of course, when I'm writing X minus 2, sometimes they might write like over here, if you know it's positive, if you know like a variable is positive, you can put positive over there. If you know this variable is positive, you can put positive there. Over here, we don't, if you know that this 12 is positive, you can put 12 positive, and you can put positive 7, so that you know that you are adding them. That will make sense a little bit. So now it's telling you like you're adding them, right? Can you see it now? 12 plus 7. Right, so 12 plus 7.
You're kind of lagging. Hello?
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
You're lagging. Is anybody else having him lag, or is it just me?
Nah, he's clear to me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Well,
it's
my
your
Wi-Fi is
connection.
just shit. BRB.
You guys getting it? Is he okay now? Can you hear me now? See clear?
I think she left and came back and coming back.
Okay. Don't worry, we'll solve a lot of them so that it will be comfortable. We'll solve a lot of them. I have a lot of questions to deal with. So, good. So someone was asking, are we going to add? Of course. So we're going to add because they are both positive. So 12 plus 7. So you go by the sign. So I won't tell you should add or not because you're going to see the sign. Actually, it's addition that is happening, but just go by the signs. Here we have 3 minus 4. That means we have, you can write it down this way. Let's do it this way. 3 minus 4y and then 12 plus 7. We are just writing the signs. So 3 minus 4y is negative 1y, and 12 plus 7 is 19. Right? We divide by negative 1, y is equals to negative 19. So from here to here shouldn't be a little problem. If it's still a problem for you, let me know. Now, question to you guys. Are we done with this problem?
No.
No. So what do we do now? I'm going to clean out this, okay? I need the space.
We plug in for y in one of the equations to get x.
Exactly. So we plug in for y to get x. Which one do you like? Which one of the equation? The first or the second? And remember, any of them is going to get you to the answer.
The second one.
The second one. Okay, no problem. So we have negative 5x minus 4y is equals to 7. It's positive 7. You don't need to write positive. It's the same thing. So that means we're changing the y into what?
Negative 19.
Yep. So negative 19. We change y into negative 19. We have negative 5x is equals to positive 7. So what do you think we're going to do? We multiply 4 and 19, right?
Hmm?
So someone should do 4 times 19. We multiply 4 and 19, right? Now, when we come here, we multiply 4 and 19, like the way we did over here. Oh, no, there was no multiplication over here. There was multiplication the other one. So when we come here, we multiply 4 and 19. So negative times negative is positive. I know that. So 4 times 19 is what? Someone should do the math to us. This comes down. This comes down. We didn't touch them. They are coming down. So 4 times 19. Someone should use the calculator and tell us. Or if you want to do it by hand. 19 times 4.
76.
4 times 9 is 36. 3. 4 times 1 plus 3 is 76. Good job. 76. Okay. So we have 76. Now what do we do from here? Subtract 76 both sides. Cancel out. Now 7 minus 76 gives you what? So over here, I'm no more doing something new. Over here, when you start moving, you are no more doing something new. So 7 minus 76 should give us what? Negative 71. We have negative 5x. We divide both sides by negative 5 with negative 5. This cancel out. I can write my answer as negative divided by negative is positive, and we have 71 over 5. Can we break this down? 71 over 5, can we break it down?
No.
No, we cannot break it down because this is the final answer. There's no number that can go into 71 and I can still go into 5. So we have our answer x is equal to 71 over 5 and y is equal to negative 19. So yeah, this question is now a little bit fun. Yeah, any questions? So the same thing, when you plug in the number of y is equal to negative 19 inside the first one, you're going to get an answer. Should we do it quickly? Let me do it here so that you can, let me prove it to you that it works. So we have negative 19 is equal to 17. Now 3 times 9 is 18. 3 times 1 plus 4 is negative 48. Is equal to 17 plus 48 plus 48. It's the same thing. You can do this by yourself to confirm it, right? 48 plus 17 should give us, no, sorry. This is not 19. This is not 48, sorry. 57 actually. So plus 57. Oh. Right?
Right.
57.
Can you see?
7 minus 76 should be what? Someone should confirm this for me. Someone should use the calculator to confirm this for me.
What? Wait, what?
Over here, I made a mistake. 7 minus 76. You guys need to be following. Use your calculator to be following me. You know, this little stuff, you guys to be following me, man. 7 minus 76 should give you what?
69.
69, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 times 19 is 76. Are you guys sure? Yeah, this is correct.
That's right.
69. Oh, sorry, this is 12, right? At the top. Oh my God. So plus 57 now. 2 plus 7 is 9, 69. And then divided by 5 divided by 5. X is equal to 69. Now, this is also to tell you that whenever you're doing the calculation, you made a mistake. When you're checking with the second one, also it should tell you like if you're not getting the same answer, the both of them supposed to get you the same answer. If you're not getting the same answer, that means you wrong somewhere. So that's what helped me to know whether I'm wrong or not. Any question on this?
No.
We're going to do the same topic also again. This function again in function. This topic in function. I'm going to teach you how these graphs also look like in function. It's nothing crazy, don't worry. So they can bring this problem in word problems. They can also bring it in this form for you to solve it. So these questions, system of equation comes in two forms. In this form, in a word problem, that's function, and then a graph. So it can come in a three-way. But definitely you're going to get this question on your exam. System of equation, definitely. But don't worry, when we solve an exam question, I'll teach you how to play with this kind of stuff. You know, I have a good trick to it, but try to understand the concepts, okay? What is happening behind it. So I'm going to clean this. We're going to solve another problem. Any questions so far?
No.
It's looking good, right?
Yeah.
You good? So we have 2x, 3x plus 2y minus 2y is equal to negative 2, 12. Is anyone copying this problem?
I already copied it.
Can I clean it, guys?
Yeah.
And I don't have, I'm going to write a problem. So you can go ahead and solve this question, okay? Try to solve this question by yourself. Even though you can get it, at least try to do one step. At least one step. So do something on your paper, okay? Yeah. First of all, look for the variable you're about to cancel. It won't always be X, it won't always be Y. So you look for the variables, one category, you cancel them. And then the ones, let me help you a little bit. Over here, 2x means this is a positive. You put positive. This is 3x positive, you put positive. Over here, this is positive, you put positive. So whatever that doesn't have sign, you put positive. Over here, we have 4x, which is positive, right? Other than that, all of them have good signs. So every number have a good sign. So this should help you so that you won't get confused. Let me take out this. Continue recording. So over here we have Cassandra gave us 10 and 9. That's good. So we're going to start solving this. Which number do you think we're going to eliminate? Which variable do you think we're going to eliminate here? Which one looks like we can eliminate it?
+2 minus y.
+2 minus y. Right? This category, we're going to eliminate it. Right? That means it has become 0. So you don't need to write it. Now, what about this?
That adds together.
2x plus 3x, -2 plus 12. So as I was saying, you should follow the signs. Follow the signs. Okay, -2 plus 12. Just follow the signs, right? So this sign is telling you that you gotta add 2 plus 3 is 5x. -2 plus 12 should be what? -2 plus 12. -2 plus 12 should be what?
10.
10. Cassandra, you saw your problem, right? You just put 10. So you have to divide by 5. Did you subtract over here?
I actually did that completely wrong.
That's why I was.
Yeah, I subtracted and added.
You see the reason why I was telling you put positive. When you put positive, you write it down. It should tell you what to do. Okay? This cancel out. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So this basically means if you get one wrong, automatically the second one is wrong. That's something I kind of not liking about system of equation. When you find one wrong, that means the second one is wrong. Sometimes the first one might be wrong, and then you will make a mistake with the second one. So are we done with the question? X is equal to 2. Is it the final answer?
Yes.
Is that the final answer?
The x equals 2, yes.
Yeah. Are we done with this question? Do we finish solving the question already?
No.
No. So what's left?
The y.
The y. We need to find y. Because we need to find the value of x, which is equal to 2, and the value of y, which you don't know. Right? So sorry, this is wrong. But it was a good try. Now at least you know your mistake. That is why it's good to try. Now, you're going to plug in one of the variables inside. Which one do you want to pick? The first equation or the second? Is that second one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're writing 3x minus 2y is equal to positive 12. That means we're changing whatever we see x, we're changing to 2. That means we're changing it this way, writing 3 minus 2y is equal to 12. Now 3 times 2 is what? Someone should help me out.
6.
What do I do?
Minus 2y.
What do I write here? What do I do next?
Plus 6. I mean, minus 6. Minus 6.
Minus 6. Minus 6. Negative 2y equals to
11, 12, 34.
12 minus 6.
Math is off.
12 minus 6.
6.
Try not to use calculator, okay?
6.
Negative 2y is equals to 6. Good job. What do we do next?
Divide by 2.
Negative 2. You divide by everything, okay? You divide by everything that is attached to x, to y or the variable.
Y equals 3.
Y is equals to
3.
Is that a sign?
Say it again.
What sign? Positive or negative?
Positive.
Look at it. Positive divided by negative gives you what? Remember this? Negative divided by positive, you put your hand on it, it comes out negative.
Negative. It's a negative.
Okay? Negative. So our final answer is y equals to -3.
Okay.
So we have y is equals to -3. When x is equals to 2, y equals to -3.
Yep.
So these are the two variables. When x equals to 2, y equals to -3. These are the two variables. Okay?
Yep.
So once you plug in inside the second one, it should give you the same answer. Once you plug in x when you change x into 2, like let's say over here, we want to put 2 and 3 inside it. We should get -2. Let's try it. Let's put 2 with the 2x plus 2y is equal to -2. Let's plug in 2 and -3. So x is equal to 2 and y equals to -3. When we plug it in, let's say our answer is -2. I'm not putting -2. I will get -2 at the end. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is -6. 4 minus 6 is -2. So you see, it's the same answer, -2, -2. Once you do the same thing with a y, you're going to get the same thing. You're going to get 12. So you can always, whenever you finish, plug them in, and then you see whether you get the answer. So whenever you solve a system of equation on your exam, I will teach you how to solve exam question, how to solve multiple choice with exam question. Sometimes you don't have to go through this whole process, but knowing this process is very good. It will help you understand if you are doing this or not, if you should do this or not. So I'm going to clean this. Sorry. I knew you guys need this. So we have 6 here, -2, and here -3. So someone should help me solve number 2. So any question concerning this? So Cassandra, you see your little mistake over here? You're supposed to add it. You see, you're not adding it. You getting 10 is giving you y is 9. This actually maybe the second problem, you didn't make any mistake over there, you did it right. But since the x was wrong, it will affect the y immediately. Okay?
I don't know why I subtracted.
That means that's the reason why you need to practice a lot of this. So who want to help me do number 2?
Kill me.
I don't want to solve number 2 by myself. I don't want to do it no more. Someone should help me.
All right, so you cross out the two 4s.
What do you mean 2, 4? This 2, 4?
No, the
X's.
positive 4x and the negative
Exactly. So you say cancel this. So what happened
4.
next?
All right, so you write out the -2y plus 4y equals -1, -2.
Okay. Reach. Let's go. Okay.
You don't mind making that a little bigger? Like the way how you have it right there, just make it like a little two times bigger. Thank you.
I magnify it. Don't worry.
That's good. All right, so combine the 2 y's.
Okay. Which is gonna give you
-6.
Different sign. What do? We subtract. So try one more time. -2 plus 4 should give you.
-2.
No, it should be +2.
Positive
Okay.
2. Okay.
Because different sign we subtract, 4 minus 2 is 2. We keep the sign of the bigger number is positive. +2y. So what do we do here? -1 minus 2. What is it giving us? -1 minus 2.
-1.
-1 minus 2. -1 minus 2. When they are the same sign, what do? Anyone can answer. Try, guys, try to answer. Like, try to participate, okay?
Is it 3?
Yeah, positive or negative?
Positive?
No, it's gonna be negative. SABS. It's annoying, right? But I'm so sorry to tell you this, but these 2 things are going to be with you till you graduate from Future Now. If you are taking math, these 2 things are going to follow you. Same sign, add, different sign, subtract. Right? It's actually the root of all our problems.
Unintended.
So same sign we add, these are the same sign we add. Right? Another same sign we add is over here. Positive, positive. We add and we keep the sign. So same sign we add, 1 plus 2 is 3. And we keep the sign. The sign is negative, so you keep it. You only multiply the sign when you are doing multiplication. Okay? When you are adding and subtracting, you don't multiply the signs. So 2y is equals to -3. What do we do from here?
Subtract itself, the y. The
We
plus 2. Yeah, you make it a -2, right?
What's the relationship between 2 and y? Is 2 multiplying y or is...
It's multiplying itself. So
So
I'm
what's the
asking
opposite of multiplication?
division. So
Division. So what
okay.
do you do?
Yeah, no. Is it? That's what I'm asking. Is it like a -2? Because it's multiplying itself. The y is just there itself. So is it you minusing the number, or you just putting the same number as it is right there? It's +2, or you gonna minus the 2?
Good question. So you always do the opposite to what is happening to it. 2 is multiplying y. What's the opposite of multiplication?
So you divide
You
-2.
divide. Very good.
Oh,
You
all right. So it's
you
positive,
add.
right?
You subtract if it was like this. Look, 2
Okay.
plus y. You see 2 plus y, 2 is adding to y. Now 2 is positive. Now you have to do the opposite, -2.
Right. So
But
y
2,
is equals to -3.
and then we divide it by 2 here.
Oh, right.
You need to divide both sides by 2. Whatever you do to the left side, make sure you do to the right side. This cancel out. Y is equals to -3/2. Guys, this is one-step equation. First video, first lesson of this class. Second lesson actually, after the addition of and then subtraction of integers. Right? Algebra is always like that. One step, two step, multi-step, they really matters. That's why I'm asking, if you guys don't understand it, don't make me go forward if you don't understand it. It's not about finishing this class. It's about understanding it, especially the algebra. Function, I can take 2 days and explain it for you. You will get it quickly. 2 days is enough for me. Like, I can finish the material and then everybody's going to get it quickly. But algebra takes time. So ask questions, do it. That's the only way you're going to learn. So are we done with this question?
Yes. No. Actually, it's no.
Why
Y equals -5.
-3/2 is dividing.
Oh, so we can probably keep it if you want. -3 minus.
Did you do the first assignment?
Not quite. Cause I was just getting a note, like getting the hang of it, but I was a little, my handwriting's a little sloppy on what's going on, but I believe yes and a no. So I think y is 1, -1.
So what is gonna happen when we are dividing -3/2? We keep it like this, right?
Okay, right.
So if it was -3 plus 2, that's why you're gonna tell me -1, because this is a division. The difference between -3/2 and -3 plus 2. -3 plus 2 is -1. -3/2 is still -3/2, or it's gonna get you a decimal, but you don't need to write a decimal. But go back to the first lesson. Try to review it. The first lesson, operation on integers. If you have problem, come to class. We're going to work on it. Because if you are moving forward, you won't understand it. Trust me. If you don't get this little stuff and sides, you're going to be stuck here. That's how the algebra is. You need to learn the basics very well. Even though you're doing 2 plus 2, you think is like you are playing. You are not playing. You are actually learning. So when you gather the basics of algebra, as you're moving forward, you'll be needing them. You'll be needing them. This is actually a topic I explained, how to solve this, right? This is 2 steps, how to solve this. How to stop this is 1 lesson. This is a lesson by itself, 1 lesson. And this is another lesson, how to solve this kind of stuff. So if you guys don't understand this, you can let me go back to 1 step and 2 step. I'm ready to explain it to you. Okay? Now my body's getting messy.
This formula right here relates to graphs as well. That's why.
Yeah, it relates also to a graph. So I'm going to clean out this, okay? Because I need space. Guys, you need to let me know. Like the way I think Nicholas, you are the one that helped me up to here, right?
Correct.
Exactly. Now Nicholas is talking. I know that where he's having problem. Now I can tell you where to go to help yourself. But if you are not speaking out in the class, you are not saying nothing. I cannot know. Like I'm at the back of my camera, and then my phone is. I don't know. Everybody's on his screen. You know. This is
Nah,
online. You know?
I'm watching you. It's just like I'm just gotta. I'm observing, so I have to observe, write things down, and sometimes I don't answer because I don't know the answer or do the equation myself. So 9 out of 10, when no one's not answering, I might just pop up and just start speaking. So that's how I helped you out the last question. So I know the answer. So I'm like, let me just see if I can know what I'm doing.
Very
But
good.
yeah,
Very good.
but the last two, before we got the answer, that's where we got confused at. Because the negatives and then the positives. Right.
Yeah. It's kind of a little bit challenging, but you get through it. So why is it equals to -3/2? Now, what do we do now? So, are we done?
Yes,
now
sir.
we can. I mean, yeah, we all, but we can break it down though, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, -3/2, you cannot break it down because there's no number that can go into 3 and 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. Right.
So you leave it as the answer. But are you done with solving this problem? Are you done?
No.
If you want to check it, no.
We need to find the x.
Exactly.
We need to plug
Because
in the
we
y.
know I, which is -3/2, but we don't know x. Now we need to find x. How do we find x?
We plug in the y to one of the equations.
Okay, which one do you want to pick? The first or the second?
Top. First.
First. So we have 4x minus 2y is equals to -1. So what do I do now? Someone should help me out.
Oh, now you have to plug in the y, the answer for y.
How do you plug in the y?
Well, we plug it in, we take out the y, and then we plug it in as 3 halves, -3/2.
Oh, sorry, -3/2.
Yeah.
And what do you do now?
Now you multiply -2.
You need to multiply the parentheses. Whenever you see parentheses, guys, break it down. Okay? Break it down. So how do we multiply -2 and -3y? Now, sometimes if it's in the equation, it's looking weird, you can write it down so that you can take a very good look at it. What does it mean? That's multiplication, right? You write it this way, -2 times -3/2. Who can tell me what the answer is? Who can tell me what the answer is?
+6.5. Or yeah.
Six over 2, right?
Yeah.
What is 6/2? What is 6/2?
3/1. Just 3.
Come back again.
3/1.
6 divided by 2 is what?
3.
3/1, which is the same thing as 3.
3. Yeah.
So guys, this is a number. When one number is multiplying a fraction, it multiplies the tops only. That means 2 times 3 is 6, and the bottom we keep it because there's no number at the bottom.
Or sometimes if to help you, you could just put the 1 under the -2. Yeah, there you go.
How many of you don't know how to do this? Please do let me know. How many of you don't know how to do this? Let me know.
I do not.
You don't know how to do it?
Nope.
Is that cross multiply?
It's not cross multiplication, actually.
Okay.
Can you